Hey, my beautiful people. It's been a real chill and flow day for me, but as y'all know, we like to just get a little check-in to make sure that we are tapped in, tuned in with the truth, and heading in the direction that serves our highest good. It's so crazy. So I was getting this energy of like, it's time to like reclaim your energy. It's time for you to reclaim your energy from certain things that are ending. Like, this is like someone who's suffering in silence, like someone who is, trying to be resourceful by themselves, and someone who could potentially consider a lot of people. And maybe you're just not in that stage anymore. Okay, like there are certain things that you need to reject. I'm hearing like not everything glitters is gold, but also making sure that your heart is open to a new way of expressing your emotions and your feelings. Okay, because some of y'all may be in this energy of indecision because of not fully letting go of certain things from the past, and it's blocking your chi, like it's blocking your power. You see this devil card next to the magician? This is like heavy suppression against your creativity, against your ability to like use your emotions for good, your manifestation powers, the power within relationships and connection. So I do feel like this is just being very mindful on the thoughts that you think, especially when it comes to connections, you guys, because it might be some thoughts that are bringing you more harm than good, and it's causing for you to come off as pessimistic and maybe even like rejecting certain new offers around you. Okay, so I do feel like when it comes to how you're directing your energy, your actions, when it comes to how you're directing your thoughts, when it comes to how you are expressing your emotions, make sure you're not giving your power to like how you are viewed externally. Okay, because the devil next to the Six of Wands, that's giving heavy like peanut gallery. It's giving heavy, I'm only doing it for the likes. It's giving heavily like materialistic, external approval. Like, you can't consider the external so much that you're suffering in silence. Okay, because there are connections and there are relationships around you, and they may not even be able to fully connect with you because you're not even expressing yourself. You're closed off, honey. Okay, and it's blocking your power. Okay, so it's time for you to start speaking your truth to certain connections, relationships, maybe even expressing your boundaries to certain relationships and connections, and not being afraid of having to always look good, and like don't feed into this energy of just like unhealthy attachments to like having surface level support. It's not about surface level support. You have to see when it comes to certain connections and relationships when it is surface level support, when they're only giving you likes, when they're only like saying, you can do it, giving you the high five when you're going through your difficult time, but they're not actually putting efforts and energy. I do feel like Spirit is telling you to see those type of connections or relationships clearly, because you have this pessimistic view because you've been in certain relationships that conditioned you to go through things by yourself, and that's not how these relationships are meant to work. But that's what you need to reclaim your energy from. Just start to be mindful on how you're prioritizing certain things in your life. Okay, because I do feel like you're going through this new way of learning, you're going through this new way of expressing yourself, you're going through like this transformation when it comes to certain actions and energies. And it could even be someone who is who's just been like, I want to say breadcrumbing. It's almost like they're poking at something, and like the things that they're poking at, or the questions that they're asking, like it's just not enough. It hasn't been enough for a while. Okay, and this is something that you can't doubt, because the moment you start doubting, oh, is this what I worth? Is this what I'm worth? Is this what I'm not worth? And you start accepting like page ass, small ass motherfucking shit. When you give as much as you do, and like that doubt, like I said, it only blocks your magic. You're holding on to things that's never going to provide you, that same level that you are able to provide them. And some of y'all, this could be efforts, it could be literally the actions that you take, maybe even the stimulating conversations. Like, you're wasting your time, you're wasting your energy. Like, you can't care so much about how someone sees you and views you, because it literally is draining your fudging power. You're not really tired. You're not actually exhausted. You're not actually tired. It's that you are allowing certain things to drain your energy, and it's time to make a shift. Okay, with that being said, you guys, I pray this was able to help someone in some way, shape, form, or fashion. I do feel like Spirit is telling you to walk away so that you can grow and receive more abundance, okay? Walk away from a place of love as the Empress, okay? So you can grow and receive more and better. I love y'all so much. Have a wonderful day, evening on purpose. Protect your peace, and don't let these cells get yourself. So, toodles.